Welcome to EWN On The Couch, where we catch up with your favorites both on and off the field. Now, this is a campaign or recruitment style, if I can say, that I'm very excited about. It's the hashtag Finding Imbokodo campaign with Castle Free and the Springbok Women's Sevens side. So basically, they're going across the country to find the best talent in South African rugby. And here to chat about that is the coach, Paul Delport. Thanks for joining us on the couch.
It's just such a pleasure. Thanks for having me.
It's great to have you, and it's also great to have you, before we get to the campaign, just in terms of you being a former player, giving back to the game, and then also specifically giving back to the women's game. You've had a great career, 11 years, retired in 2014. How did you end up here?
Gee, it was an interesting story. I mean, I think the easiest way to describe it is I, like 99% of rugby players, didn't know what they were going to do when they retired. And I was offered an opportunity by Rassie and Neil and Marius Skuman to coach. That's, when Paul True left, Neil went to the main side, and there was a vacancy at the academy. So I just jumped at it. And again, I mean, you mentioned, I played for 11 years. I was really lucky to have been involved in some really good systems with some incredible coaches. And I think for me, it was just about imparting that knowledge. I think the rugby knowledge that I was exposed to was absolutely incredible, and some of that IP that I was party to, I just wanted to kind of impart to the players coming through.
And then where did this campaign, how did this come about? Because I know you mentioned it's actually a long time coming.
Yes, yeah. I mean, this idea has been bandied about for years and years. I mean, it started with John O'Mankeys and the guys. I mean, even Rassie and them, before they left and went to Munster and came back.
Wow.
I mean, that's when Renfrew Dazel was still the coach. We were chatting about the kind of best way to do it, and it's definitely not the first. We're not the first people to do it. The Americans, the Canadians, the Australians, the New Zealanders did it 10 years ago, 12 years ago even. And I think it's just the time's right for it now.
In terms of the recruitment program you've set up with this campaign, or for this campaign, what does it entail, and what are you doing on a day with the ladies if they come out to train with you guys? I can say that.
It's been a fantastic, I must say, very quickly put together process.
As it is in South Africa.
Absolutely, yeah. We go with the flow. We got to go, and it's called Finding Imbokodo. Yes. And it stems from the Zulu saying, you strike a woman, you strike a rock. And that's what most of this is about actually just empowering ladies to be brave enough to come out and to show them that playing sevens rugby is a viable option, and that there are contracts out there. And this is actually, again, a viable career path for ladies.
So what do you put the ladies through draws on the day, or how does the program look?
Yeah, it's actually been fantastic. So we had Tim Kumbu and Sandile Sabeko, who are our S&Cs, our human movement scientists. So we've come up with a bit of a testing barrage, and we've tried to keep it very simple and as much away from rugby as possible. So we're just looking at the athletic prowess of the ladies there. There's only one rugby test, which is just a catch and pass drill. So I'm just looking to see how comfortable you are, and it's easy for a lot of the ladies, especially if you're coming from netball or basketball. You can all catch, and your spatial awareness and things are quite good. So in general, it's a speed test, it's an explosivity test, it's a strength test, and then a fitness test. And then we also just have a look at we do a basic anthro, so just your weight, your height, just to see how, where you'd fit in terms of our seven specific positions.
At the start of the year, you lost, I think, was it 5 senior players in the sevens side. With the talent you've seen, do you think you can fill their shoes?
Yeah, definitely, Kato. I mean, this was fantastic. So I think for a start, it was brilliant. Over the 4, we were in Stellenbosch, Pretoria, Bloemfontein, and Durban, and we had 130 ladies come out, which was brilliant from all sporting spheres. I mean, we had MMA fighters, karate, we had CrossFit ladies, we had ladies from judo, basketball, netball, everything, and then obviously the ladies that are playing rugby as well. So definitely, and I think as well we made a big push, as you discussed. We lost 5 of our senior players, and us as a management, we decided to only contract 8 ladies so we could have a bit of budget to bring people in and out. And we formed really good relationships with SATA, which is the South African Touch Association. Still trying to forge good bonds with with the soccer ladies, with netball, with basketball.
Again, yeah.
Absolutely, and then athletics. I mean, we were laughing off air, saying old Tim and Sandile and I, we trawl athletics meets, just to see, if the ladies are quick.
So you those weird people.
We those weird guys with the dark glasses, hoodies on. Stay away from us.
Very specific programs, individual programs you guys set up for them before they actually go onto the field? Tell us about that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just a lowly coach, so I don't quite know. But we have, I mean, in Tim and Sandile, we've got human movement scientists who are brilliant, and they have formulated plans for ladies coming in or crossing over from different sports. So you take an athlete, for an example, they come from a very linear training pattern. And now all of a sudden you're coming to rugby where there's a lot of lateral movement, there's a lot of stop-starts, there's a lot of twisting and turning. And contact, absolutely. So the guys have a specific kind of plan for the ladies on how they're going to come in and fit into our system, how they're going to integrate in the best possible way. Obviously, looking after them is first prize. We want people on the field. We don't want people to get injured. And yeah, they've been absolutely sterling.
Coming up is the Africa Women's Sevens tournament, and this obviously also leading up to the Cape Town Sevens.
Yeah.
Have you guys started discussing maybe goals at the Cape Town Sevens? Yeah,
it's going to be an interesting process now for us. So we actually started yesterday. The ladies are all in camp.
Yes, so we got him on time.
Yeah, you got me on time. So we're in camp, and then we're going to play a warm-up tournament in Knysna on the 28th and 29th of September. That'll be quite nice. We'll have a look at quite a few of the African teams that are competing at the African Cup, which serves as the Olympic qualifier.
Okay.
And that's in Tunisia on the 12th and 13th of October. And then if we win that tournament, we play in the Dubai tournament as well as the Cape Town tournament,
wow.
which is our goal. Like you were saying, we obviously setting goals and we're looking at the most effective way of how we want to play and do things.
All right, so before you go, we play a little game called Just Be Honest.
Okay.
You're only allowed to answer yes or no.
Oh, okay.
So no lying.
Okay.
Okay, is it true you are Carl Brown's role model?
Absolutely, yes.
Just thought so, I'm just checking. Would you ever come out of retirement for one match?
No.
Why? Come on.
Absolutely not.
Well, twisting and turning too much. Is it true your baby's first words were ball?
Zzz.
Okay. Just
No, no, no.
Are you addicted to coffee?
Yes.
Okay, this is a classic Sevens things. And is it true you, Skalk Burger, Cornay Krieg and Pieter Lou are starting a boy band?
Yes.
What's it called?
No, it's called Paulie and the Other Three.
Gotta say, stand your ground, Paulie. Well done. But thank you so much for joining us on the couch, and good luck with the Olympic qualifier. Holding plans for that, and then the Cape Town Sevens. Cannot wait to see you guys in action. Yeah, you can see the stadium in the background. It's just going to be so much chaos, and thank you for what you do for women's rugby.
And again, Kutu, just thank you to you. It's really, the ladies are so talented and they work so hard. And if it wasn't for you guys punting their cause, I think things would be really hard. So thank you so much for putting them at the forefront.
Yes, we love them to bits, and you can catch them in action right here in Cape Town a bit later on in the year. But do follow them at Womenbox on social media, and you can check them out for yourself. So Paul, thank you for joining us, and thanks for joining us on the couch.